What money Mike is down with us.
Holla, holla. Holla, holla. Forever. I just want to be with you, baby.
Keep your day job, Mike.
Oh, right.
Keep your
right.
day job.
But yo, Shook do it to me all the time, my God.
Oh, all right.
Come on, man. I want to be with you, baby. Shoot. Yo, Shook. They don't know who you are, but I can hear your sexy voice. How are you, Shook? What's going on back there? Doing the engineering, just making it 100, just keeping things real. How you keeping me so tight, making me look good, Shook?
I don't know. Just eating up everything. I don't know.
Well, Shook, how you get these music? How you get these choice of music when you play it? Jesus Christ, you kill me with those songs.
I mean, I would say I have an old soul, so.
Woo! Old soul. What you got an old soul. You got an old soul? Like, like, you remember back when Little Richie did his song, Tutti Frutti? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I do.
He does. Okay, thanks, Suge. That's what's up. Yes, back in the place to be, talking about our favorite subject matters. The old school should be having pensions. And also, yes, and also there should be curriculums and classes. And the New York City or United States public school system, we should also implement that. But in the meantime, between time, let's have a conversation. 718-213-4247. As I got would say, the number is
718-213-4247.
Now, guys, we have perspective of what we think about old school. Now, earlier, Juliet says Tribe Called Quest. She also named...
Come on.
You don't know it yourself. That's why you told me to
Mike.
come on. You don't know it.
Come on, Mike.
Okay, Tribe Called Quest, he says. DOS Effects. No, sorry. No.
That's a fact.
Well, what is it, I got?
Well, I know it. I just want to see if you could get it.
Well, I don't know it. Help me out.
No, I can't help you.
You can't help me out? Okay, Juliet.
I'll give you a hint. One of them had a movie come out a year or two about them. It's a good movie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was just joking.
Nah.
Juliet, what is your top three? I don't know. What is your top three again? Tribe Called Quest.
Wu-Tang.
Jack. Wu-Tang.
And then NWA.
NWA. Now, he won't forget that no more.
She said De La Soul.
No, she didn't. She said NWA.
I said she said De La Soul.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
You said De La Soul. Listen, what's your favorite group? I got the top three.
My top three?
Yeah.
Is definitely KRS-One,
KRS-One.
Rakim,
Rakim.
and I definitely got to go with LL.
LL Cool J is
like
hard as hell.
Yes.
Going for the founders.
Yes.
He's talking to founders,
Definitely.
man. I like that,
Well,
man.
at least at the early age of
Yeah.
the golden age of hip hop, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah. So my favorite group back in the days was Bobby Simmons from Stetsasonic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. African Bambaataa.
Yep.
He had a funk group back then too, back in '74, African Bambaataa.
That's really early. That's even before the golden age.
That's right.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
right. Golden Age hit around 83, 84 to like 97, 98, I got.
Yes.
The Golden Age. Oh, anything before 2000. Anything before 2000 was the Golden Age. Even Prince came out with his hot track. I want to party like it's 1999. Remember that?
Yeah, that was my joint.
Yeah, he said he did that like KS1 said 20 years from now I still be, and Prince did I want to party like it's 1999 in 1990.
Yes.
And when that came out right before New Year's, everybody was rocking that song. In New Year's parties, going into the millennium, they was rocking that Prince song. It was like,
Well, they rock all Prince songs.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, they rock all Prince songs.
Yeah, they did. I mean, representing
Rest
like
in peace, brother.
who's
Rest in peace.
who's your favorite artist if you had to compare in the ring, Prince versus Michael Jackson?
Oh, no. I mean, straight up. Wow, that's hard. That's hard, wow. But I would still go with Michael.
What?
Yeah, I grew up with Michael hard.
So,
I used to dance try to do all Michael moves. Yeah, I have to go with Michael.
He did have the moves.
Prince made me more like You thought you was a lover or something. You know what I mean? Prince got you in that movie, but Michael kept me happy. Yeah. Prince was slick with it.
So how about you, Juliet? Who would you pick versus Michael Jackson or Prince?
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna have to side with him and say Michael.
Michael! Oh my God! Yes!
Sorry, Prince.
Great minds
Really
think
great,
alike.
too.
So, Nikki, you don't like Prince? Dove Cry, you don't like Prince?
Yeah, we love Prince.
Purple Rain, you don't like Prince?
But
we do like Prince.
Michael was, yeah. I mean, they both was legends, man. Both of them.
True. So who's more talented versus who? Prince or Michael Jackson?
Michael.
Ah! What do you say?
I don't.
Who's more talented?
Prince can sing, but he can't dance. I mean, Mike was that dude. Mike had people in China dancing.
Well, before you
Russia dancing.
before you become definitive with your
Yes.
answer,
Yes.
let me just provide some information. Prince played 8 to 9 different instruments. Prince played an album with all his instruments. Nobody else touched the album but Prince. Prince also write movies. Prince also acted in movies. Just to let you know the talent side. Who's more talented, Michael or Prince?
Michael.
Yo, look, we got a call right now. I'm coming back to you. I'm coming back to you. Come on, Michael. Yes, we got a call on the phone. You are listening to the Keep On Money Mike show. I'm your host, Keep On Money Mike. What can I do for you? Along with my co-host, Juliet and Big Eye God.
Hey, what's going on?
What's
Hi.
going? Hey.
Hey, yo. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, yo, that's my guy. Hey, yo. I'm on the radio. Y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear
We
you.
can hear you, brother.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I hear my guy here. I hear him, man. Yo, that gotta be Tim Stone, the original pro, man. I hear him in the background.
Salute.
That's what's up,
That's
man.
my. Hey, yo, man. Yo, big love to you, man. You already know, Brian. See you in a while too. We gotta get up. Big shout out to you and keep on Mike. I know he gotta be around, man.
Yeah.
Yo, I know
Hey, yo.
I'm broke. I know I'm broke, my son. But yo, put the money in the middle, man. Put the money in the middle.
Keep on money, Mike.
Oh yeah, y'all live. Oh, hey, yo, what's up? When y'all coming out with the next movie and all that, man?
Oh, yo, we coming out the next movie. We doing a Broadway musical. Me and my brother's doing a Broadway musical this year. And next year we are coming out with another movie called Drama King.
Drama King. Drama
Oh,
King.
okay.
But listen,
Well,
I got a question for you though, right? Do you
Yes, yes.
believe that there should be some type of residuals going to the pioneers of hip hop that paved way to the new artists today?
I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of these artists today is really buffoonery to me. To tell you the God honest truth, because the wave of the music nowadays, opposed to back like in the '80s and '90s, was really like more home based.
Right.
If you ask me, like it came from within, like it was an experience of life.
Right.
Definitely. But the question, brother, is do you think the new artists should pay some type of
Homage.
monetary homage to the old school artists like Kool Herc and them that's out here and they struggling?
Percy P.
Well, yes, you know what's crazy? As a person of my age, yes, I believe it should happen, but I can understand why it don't happen because they don't know those artists.
Yeah, no,
They
I'm glad
only
you said.
take-
I'm glad you said the
So,
person
yeah,
my age.
It should happen.
So can I say your answer is somewhat biased?
Huh?
Can I say your answer is somewhat biased?
I can't say that's a biased answer. No, not why. Why would it be biased?
Because your age come from the golden era, and of course you would have homage towards those golden eras, so the new artists need to pay respect to them.
No, it's because I can relate to music of the 80s and the 90s because of my age bracket, but yet I am in tune with the world of the 2000s because I am from the 80s and 70s. I'm saying, like, I know that music. So it's like, yes, I can understand the transformation,
Right.
but now that we're here, people, how can you pay homage to what you don't know?
Facts.
Right. Fact. So listen, do you also agree that I want to advocate in the schools there should be curriculum where the students learn their hip hop from the initiation of the culture. Do you believe that we should have that as a curriculum in these classes today?
That's a fact. It should be. Why? Because it's a part of our culture. It should be along those lines because that's where our culture stems from. And hip hop is so influential that it should be, you know what I'm saying, brought a part of history, American history. Yeah, it's just there.
That's right, no doubt about it.
I love your answer, brother, because like we say, if they knew better, they'd do better.
Yes, yes.
So he
It's
said
like raising your children.
he understand why they not paying monetary homage because they really don't know their history.
Exactly. If you don't know what to pay homage to, how can you pay homage to it?
Well, yeah, and that makes sense. But I'm talking about these millionaires, these billionaires, right? Like Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne. They know where they come from. They know who opened the doors.
I ain't hear you. I ain't hear the last part.
Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, they know where they come from. They know who opened the doors. They definitely should be paying homage, monetary homage, as my brother.
You know what? Them people, like artists like them, see, that's asking artists to be teachers. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like you would say, you should tell Jay-Z to pay homage to bring that into this era. You could go back that far. You can't say Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne got to pay homage to Jay-Z. And then Jay-Z paid homage to the era before him. And then that's how history, you know what I'm saying, comes into the present.
You going by generations.
I know, and I'm trying to go the first generation. We need to find out who's in our first generation, and everything after that need to pay homage to the first generation. Second, third, I think we're up to the third. But
including Jay-Z.
Including Jay-Z.
Yes, that's what I said. Remember, that's what I said. Everything is a domino effect. If every generation pays homage to the generation before, then then that's how history meets up with the present.
Right.
The 80s coming.
Listen, I appreciate that caller. We could talk all day, all night, but you made some valuable point, my brother, and I thank you so much for calling in. Clap him up, clap him up, clap him up, man. Mm-hmm. Valuable point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I appreciate the call, brother.
So he said, how can you pay homage if you don't know about it? You see, this is why I believe that the curriculum need to be into these classes, right? It need to be part of the academic studies. Because, like I said, hip-hop is $1 billion industry, and everyone that's involved in other industries, like the hair industry and the clothing industry, evolves from the culture of hip-hop, right? Because people target, like these marketers, right? These companies knew when hip-hop sufficed, they was like, I need to hit that market, the region. I need to hit these individuals with these type of apparels so we can be a part of the culture. The culture is blasting. The culture is rising, evolutionizing, however you want to put it. Did I make that word up, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, evolutionizing, however you want to put it. Culture, these cultures that the company taking advantage of, they smart. And I ain't going to say that there's nothing wrong with that because it's business. But don't just overlook us like they did in our past history when they want to suppress, when they want to suppress this information. You can't suppress the culture of hip-hop like you're trying to suppress from history, trying to suppress where there's no significance to these pioneers. My brother made it clear that a man who called earlier was going by generation, which make me define that we are talking about the first generation, and we need to pay monetary values homage to that, and we also need to get the curriculums in. Look.
Yes, sorry, I want to say this. Yeah, monetary homage. We need to make that clear. Because like the gorgeous Juliet said earlier, that artists do pay homage. You hear in their song, they give a shout out. That's all good, but that ain't going to help these brothers who started this pay their bills or any of that. These brothers we should definitely love these brothers and be there for them. You know what I mean? Because they started this. And without them, you wouldn't have Nicki Minaj and Drake and all these people, Jay-Z and all them making all this money. So it's only respect that you pay monetary homage. We ain't asking you to give them $1 million. We just asking you to give 5%, 2.5%, something. You know what I mean? So that you know where you came from and you appreciate it and you paying monetary homage.
I have a question. So, I have a question, guys.
Yes.
And I might be playing a little bit of devil's advocate here. I'm just wondering how you'd foresee this actually going down. You know, so like, do piano players today pay pay monetary dues to like the Mozart Foundation or Bach or etc.? I just like, where is there a precedent for this? Because I understand where you're coming from emotionally for wanting to support these artists who at the time, I don't believe at the time they owned the rights to their music. They might have.
No,
but
they didn't.
Well, wasn't that changed with Ray Charles?
Yeah, it was changed, but not
and-
originally. They didn't own it. It was changed,
Okay.
but it wasn't
But by the
originally. They own
time-
it. That's correct. They did not own their music.
Well, I'm just wondering how you would see this working, because there are plenty of societal innovations that are derived from one source, but have evolved to the point where it's hard to say, you know, this is a directly borrowed idea, which is copyrightable or protected under the law. So just by having things a certain way, I don't know. I don't know how it would work, because it's a genre. It's something larger. It's like a thought school, and you can't copyright or protect thought.
Right. Definitely. And I know the logistics will have to be worked out, but we saying, I hear the example you gave, which is a valid example, but you know, for we saying specifically for hip hop, somebody actually started this that we were speaking with Eric about, with rock and roll, or what was it? What genre of music was it that somebody actually started that?
Yeah, it was rock and roll, like you said. It was jazz. You know,
Jazz.
it was started from.
Somebody started like a foundation.
Oh, right. For rock and roll, it was rock and roll.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Rock and roll.
And we just saying for hip hop, since hip hop has changed a lot of people's income, way of living and everything. I mean, you got people that don't even got a high school diploma that's multi-millionaires. You know, so we just saying out of respect, they should help the people that paid the way. That's where I stand. That's where I think my brothers stand, you know. And of course, as far as logistics, and it got to be a board, and who get the money, and who make sure the money go to where it need to go to, who determine who it should go to. Yeah, we just bringing an idea. You know, we planting the seed. You know, hopefully some other great minds will put all that together. We just planting the seed that, you know, right is right, and you need to do right.
All right.
You know, that's it.
Yeah, nice point. And now, and I want to answer her question. I want you viewers to really listen to what I'm about to say, because she have a very good point. Being objective, being an advocate, looking inside from the outside. Very valid point. She said, you played Mozart music on the piano. Did you give him homage, monetary homage? Do you pay residually using his music because he brought that, you know, music into surface, so to speak? And there's a difference between like playing Mozart or anyone from back in the 1800s, 1900 music that we give homage or we paid them. That's totally different. Let me tell you why. Understand the essence of the question, first of all. She just stated, Mozart, different genre, different time, and a whole different status. Mozart was never poor. Mozart was a famous genius, and he was living like a legend. When I talk about the pioneers need homage, I'm talking about the crisis that the first generation is going through. Today's world, they are in crisis. I feel, in my opinion, that today's music and the money that today's music make, these first generation should be living very comfortably, because it's an innovation, something new, never existed until they brought it in. Of course, it took companies to bring it out, but they only did that because it became in demand. Let me tell you what I mean. We didn't have radio. We didn't have TV. Hip-hop wasn't nowhere on any social media outlet. It was just the word of mouth, and it was getting too big in the streets, in the park, on the weekends. It started to spread out. People start doing all types of stuff from this to park, graffiti, breakdancing. Understand how it all started. It became in demand. They didn't come and give us anything. They was forced to recognize on the business side how they could benefit from what we was doing that was catching so much hype. From the park, Cool Herc, started from right there. Doing it every week, it's spreading around. Yo, they're doing graffiti, hip hop. What's hip hop? Right? They're learning all these things from the park. And then it started to graduate because now the company is saying, hey, let's see, let's get involved with that because that's the thing now in the clubs, right? In the clubs, I mentioned that. Cool DJ Red Alert has mentioned in the clubs, it was fire. People didn't understand what was happening when they listened to house music and R&B and you hear it hip hop. So you had those people to the club, they put in the flyers, right? The same people in the park. They promote that flyer to all the people in the park, hundreds of people. And those people come to the club and they started to realize it's catching on fire, right? This is how you got all these companies coming in because Red Alert met his person from the club because he's hearing what's going on with this stuff going on, this new music called hip hop. So to answer her question, how could you really, actually, quote, I'm going to paraphrase it, how could you really say they should deserve some type of residuals when you got all these other people, all the other music back then who opened doors for other artists today? That's whole different. That's a whole different culture. And if you want to bring black and white into it or just bring the fact that the one who built the culture was suppressed. The one who built the culture, the one who invaded the culture was living in a crisis where we was targeted as everything negative in the book. Black means dirty. Black don't exist. Our history was targeted where we couldn't even share information. So we have our chests up with pride when we came out with this culture. This is ours. And we are living today to acknowledge it's ours versus our ancestors were having their big, whatever they invented. We didn't know nothing about it. It slowly started to come out. It revealed itself, right? So it goes a lot deeper, and I don't know if I'm saying it emotionally, if that's where the state of mind I'm coming from, but more like being logistic and being real to understand the state of mind of minorities where we come from. Because we know every time we do something, they take it away from us. Now look, I ain't gonna point no fingers. But think about this. Michael Jackson, overdose. Whitney Houston, overdose. Prince, overdose. This is what's documented, right? But these are music icons, right? Who's taking control of their own music, right? And they own their own publishing, right? And all of a sudden they disappear. Because in the contract, it says, that they could go for their music and they won their music in legal litigation. And now they didn't like that, the powers. They didn't like that. You telling me Prince did a performance a week prior to his death, totally in good health. It was mystical. It was like, what? Mysteriously, he just failed. He took what? That don't sound right. Look, all I'm saying is this. We're tired of being suppressed to the point where we not acknowledged for what we've done. And this is why I personally, now I'm going to get on an emotional conversation, I personally feel a way when the old school first generation is trying to find a way to survive and pay their bills. When the new generation is living in jets. Are you serious? Give shout out to my man Cool Herc. Are you serious? From your jet?
Herc.
Kanye West? Come on now. All you guys gotta pay. Look, you gotta, and I'm sorry guys for taking all this time up.
Maybe we should do a fundraiser. No, maybe we should do a fundraiser.
That don't make no sense.
And
let me tell you why.
Give to
the homage. That don't make no sense because the corporation got to accept this. This is why we have to do a petition where we can put this in legislation. They got to accept this because fundraiser, yes, that's cool, but it's not like when a corporation put the money out to say we're going to change law and make everyone at a this got to be defined how you do it because it could be complicated. But the concept itself exists. Curriculum in school and residuals to the pioneers. I'm your host, Keyboard Money Mike. Stay tuned.
Y'all young folks better tune in and know your history. No excuses now, because the Keyboard Money Mike radio show is going down. Right now.
Keyboard Money Mike is down with us.
For more information, visit the Facebook page, The Keyboard Money Mike Radio Show, for details.